I'm pregnant. I don't want this. I don't know how to do this. I don't want to do this. So I'd rather just not do it at all. I'd rather just abort this thing. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time stopping on by the Gianna Camille corner, then go ahead and click that subscribe button and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you don't ever miss an upload from me. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back for another video. So today is Motivation Monday, honey. So I am so excited for today's Motivation Monday because it's something that came to me that I've been like mulling over for quite a while, that I've been taking notes on, guys. Like, guys, oh my God, like, look at this. The notes. Look at the notes, okay? The notes. Like, I have been holding on to this Motivation Monday topic for quite a while. I have been like researching on it and studying it, and I didn't know if I wanted to make a video about it. I don't know, because I definitely wanted people to hear it. And actually the whole reason why it took me so long to make this video is actually tied into today's topic. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this video. Today I want to talk about, as a woman, women, you know, when we get pregnant, oftentimes if we get pregnant young, there's this whole thing that goes through our head. But today I'm definitely gonna be talking about pregnancy, but this is not just for women. This is for guys too. So guys, don't you dare go, better stay right here in this video, okay? Because it's gonna help you. So, if you're young and you're a female and you find out that you're pregnant, unexpectedly, unplanned, a lot of things run through your mind. You know, a lot of questions come to your mind, but one that absolutely does not pop up or show up for some reason is, I've got this. When you're young and you're faced with trying to birth something into this world that you're going to have to nurture and teach and grow, you never for once think, you know what, I've got this. Almost all of your thoughts are about how you don't have this, or about how you can't handle this, or about how you are going to fail. In your head, it's like, I'm pregnant, I don't want this, I don't know how to do this, I don't want to do this. So I'd rather just not do it at all. I'd rather just abort this thing. Now, I've never been pregnant myself. I've never been pregnant myself, guys, but as a woman, I know certain things. But I'm here to tell you today that even though if you've never physically been pregnant, you are pregnant. You are pregnant with a dream. You are pregnant with a purpose. You are pregnant with a destiny that needs to be birthed, that needs to come forth. And the first thing that we oftentimes want to do is abort our purpose. We want to abort our destiny. We want to abort our dream because all we know is what we see. What I see is, if I'm a young pregnant woman, what I see is my mother isn't a good mother. Her mother wasn't a good mother, so I don't want to birth this child and not be a good mother. So when you're pregnant with purpose, you see this person had dreams that they didn't follow. My mama didn't follow her dreams. My granddaddy didn't follow his dreams. My dad didn't do anything with his life. So why would I carry something that's so much larger than myself and try to birth it when I have nothing to go off of? I haven't seen anybody be successful. I haven't seen anybody leap out on faith. I haven't seen anybody fulfill a purpose quite as big as the one that I have carried my entire life. So I'd much rather just abort it. I'd much rather just kill my dreams. I'd much rather just leave my dreams. I'd much rather just not fulfill this destiny at all, rather than try and fail, or rather than try and not know what to do. Did you know that you can be born pregnant? Personally, what I came to find out recently in my life is that I was born pregnant. I was born pregnant with purpose. I was born pregnant with a drive. I was born pregnant with a determination to fulfill, to go after, and to reach my dreams, my goals. And the thing about being pregnant is that the very moment that you understand, that you acknowledge, if you're a woman, and if you've ever been pregnant, the very moment that you understand and acknowledge that you're pregnant, and when you really start to think, you know what, I'm going to have this baby, certain instincts start to pop up. You begin to automatically think in the best interest of what's inside of you. You begin to think in the best interest of your baby, of your child. Well, I'm here to tell you that your purpose, your destiny, your dreams, they are your baby. You have to think in the best interest of your purpose, which is thinking in the best interest of yourself. I don't tell people a lot about my dreams because there are times when I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to tell people this dream because it's too big for me to even believe in. It's too big for me to even believe for. How can I accomplish something so great when I have never seen it done before? Today's title is going to be, as I'm sure you read when you clicked on this video, I'm pregnant and I want an abortion. I wanted to give you guys a definition of pregnant, not pregnancy, a definition of pregnant. So, of course, the definition of pregnant is, of course, when a woman is carrying a baby. But listen to this. Definition of pregnant. Full of meaning, significant or suggestive. Synonyms can be full of, filled with, charged with, heavy with, fraught with, replete with, rich in, or abounding in. Your pregnancy is not a physical or natural pregnancy. You are rich. Your pregnancy, you are filled with something. You are rich in something. You are abounding in something that is far beyond you. Your dreams seem big. Your dreams seem unattainable. Your dreams seem like they are never going to come to pass. But I need you to understand that you did not conjure up your dreams. You did not dream of these things on your own. You were born pregnant with these dreams. That is why you can't easily let them go. That's why every time you're like, you know what? I quit. I can't do this. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to chase after these dreams. I don't want to do that. It's too hard. I can't do it. Let me go ahead and abort that. Let me go ahead and kill those dreams. Let me go ahead and dash all those hopes. But there's always something. Even when you decide that you're no longer going to chase your dreams, there's always that small voice. There's always that small thing in the back of your head like, oh, if I could just do it. Or if I could just go after it. If I could just, what would happen if I actually did it? What would happen if I actually fulfilled it? I was born with this purpose. I was born with this drive. This is what I want to do. Not even this is what I want to do. This is what's in me. This is what I have been created to do. And even though these dreams and these goals that are deep in my spirit, that are deep in my soul, seem like they are never going to come to pass, there is something in me. There's this pregnancy that is happening that makes me crazy enough to say, let me just birth it. Let me just push a little bit harder. Let me just prepare for the labor of bringing this thing into this world, because no matter how much I'll try to run away from or ignore the fact that this is what I have to do, that this is my destiny, that this is my goal, my dreams, there's always something in me. It's the parental instinct in you. It's the parental purpose instinct in you. When you are pregnant with your purpose, you are the parent of that purpose. So whatever you birth is going to be a representation of you. So because now I have a parenting instinct, I can say, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. But it's always going to be that one thing back of my head, like, oh, well, what if I got to make sure that this is together so that when my purpose finally comes to fruition, this will be ready. But I already decided that I was going to abort it. I already decided that I was going to quit. So why is it that when you've made the decision to give up, that when you made the decision to not go after, that when you've made the decision that you're going to abort your dream, that you are still thinking in the best interest of your dreams? The thing that you are pregnant with, it is something that you did not place inside of you. It is something that is embedded in your skin, that is embedded in your DNA, it's in your blood. It has been growing and growing inside of you, waiting for you to push it out. It has been waiting for you to push and birth it into the world. It has been waiting on you. It has been waiting for those pushes, those labor pushes. Get ready for the labor pain, because it is about to be birthed. What you have in you, it's not because of you. It's because when you were born, when you were created, only you were able to fulfill the things and the dreams and the goals that you have inside of you. Nobody else can do it but you. That's why no one else has done it quite like you'll do it. And that's what I had to come to realize. I wanted to keep giving up this dream. I wanted to keep aborting this dream. But then once I realized that I didn't put the dream there in the first place, this dream was embedded in me. This dream was birthed in me. This dream was marinating in my very soul, going through the different processes of pregnancy and of trimesters. This thing has been inside of me, and I don't care what I do. You can walk away from it, you can quit the industry, you can quit everything, but you will never be able to quit this dream. You will never be able to abort this dream, because it is a dream, it is a purpose on your life that's going to affect other people's. So you cannot walk away from it. You can't walk away from it if you try. That's why every time that you try to abort it, every time that you try and you can't get that job, every time that you try and you can't quite finish or get that credit for school, every time you try and you keep falling back 10 steps, every time you try to take 2 forward, that's why you keep going after it. That's why you keep going, because it is something in you that is driving you, that is not because of you. It is not because of you that you do these things. It is not because of your own power and your own desire that you do these things. You do these things because it is only you who can do it. When a woman is pregnant and she decides to have an abortion, a lot of times she's thinking in the best interest of the child. If I can't give this child a life, if I can't give this child everything that it needs, I don't want to bring this child into something that will destroy it. I don't want to bring this child into an awful situation. I don't want to bring this child into a place where they won't be nurtured, where they won't be taught, where they won't be grown. And that's what you're doing. You are trying to wait until, well, let me wait until I have everything together to go after my dreams. Let me wait until I have a little bit of money in the bank that I can go after my dreams. Let me wait until I have my own place. Let me wait till I have this. Let me wait till I get myself together. Let me wait till I'm happier to go after my dreams. You can't do that. Your dreams are going to come when you least expect it. That's why oftentimes when a woman gets pregnant, she doesn't expect it. It's always in the position where she thought she would never be. I'm in this position, I don't have enough money, I don't have this, I don't have that, I never expected to be pregnant right now. This is not what I need. Your dreams are not supposed to grow in an environment where they're supposed to grow in. That's why they're yours. That's why they had to happen to you, because people need to understand, and they'll see it in your life, that a dream can come out of the worst situation. Your dreams, your goals, your purpose, it's in those moments where you don't know how it's going to happen that you have to push it even further, because that is when you're going to be amazed at what you can do. That's when you're going to be amazed at how hard you can push yourself. That's when you're going to be amazed when you look back and you say, I never would have thought that from there I'd be here in the midst of my purpose, in the midst of the promised land. You know what? I have this dream and I'm going to fulfill it. I'm going to do whatever I have to do to live this dream, to fulfill this dream. And then as time goes on, you're like, okay, it's been a year, it's been 5 years, it's been 6 years, it's been 10 years, and I'm not seeing the fruits of my labor. I've been trying. I've been going to every practice. I've been studying for every test. I've been preparing myself in every way, and yet and still that college scout doesn't notice me. Yet and still every job that I go to rejects me. Yet and still every single test that I get back is a failure, and I don't understand why, because I have tried and I'm doing everything right, but I'm not seeing it. And at this point, it's been quite some time since I first realized what my purpose is. It's been quite some time since I first got this dream, and now I want to quit, and I don't want to do this anymore. Where you are now, you may not be where you want to be, but you're in just the right place for you to birth your purpose. It's not going to look like anything, and that's exactly how it's supposed to look, because your life has to inspire others. It's not supposed to look nice. It's not supposed to look happy. You're not supposed to be in the perfect place for the perfect things to happen. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to birth something in the midst of chaos. You're supposed to birth hope in the middle of hopelessness. You're supposed to birth belief in the middle of disbelief. You're supposed to birth something in the middle of the opposite of what people expect to come out of it. I'm here to tell you not to abort your dream, because even if you wanted to, you couldn't. Even if you tried, you couldn't abort your dream. What do you do? Where do we go from here? First thing I want you to do, I want you to figure out, what is your purpose? What is your purpose? write down what you believe your purpose to be. And you can have more than one purpose, that's okay, but you're gonna have to write them down on separate pieces of paper. But I want you to write down what your purpose is. And I want you to put it somewhere that you see it every single morning. So if you go to the mirror every morning, put it right on your mirror. If you want to see it the first thing you wake up, put it on your ceiling right above your bed. So as soon as you wake up, you're reminded of why you're up today. You're reminded of why you're still here, because you have not accomplished that purpose yet. Under that purpose, I want you to write 3 ways that that purpose can come to fruition. Under those things, I want you to put 3 other things. And I want you to put 3 things that you need to change about yourself to be able to do the other 3 things that will lead to the one big purpose. If you know that you're stubborn, if you know that you procrastinate, if you know that you're lazy, if you know that you have a defeatist attitude, if you know that you have a depressing mindset, if you know that you easily give up, put those under the things that you need to change about yourself. You know, so you have your purpose at the top. Nice and big, put your purpose at the top of the paper. Under your purpose, 3 things that you know would have to happen for your purpose to come to fruition. And then under those are the 3 things that you have to change about yourself so that you can be in a position to receive your purpose. Because a lot of times it's us that stops the purpose. Every time it's us that stops the purpose. Not most of the time, every time it's us that stops the purpose. Once you understand your purpose, you understand what has to happen, and you understand how you have to change. Nothing can stop your purpose from coming to fruition because you've already made known to yourself, to the universe, and to the atmosphere that you're in, that you know what you have to do and that you're not going to stop until you accomplish it. And I love you guys. I hope that you guys got everything you needed from this video. I hope to make many, many more Monday motivation videos. Please stay tuned, and I love you guys, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.